Good morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 213 in our review. And I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you subscribe if you've not yet done so, and perhaps send this to someone else who might. It would be lovely. So we have our guiding thought, our celestial earworm, if you will, that I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. And I would imagine that by this time you're hearing that in your head, and as soon as I start to say it, you involuntarily perhaps say it along with me. It is that catchy. It is a catchy phrase, okay? But it's more than that, because it's true. There's some catchy phrases which are lovely, but they're not true. This one happens to be, and it contains what we really need to know to understand this course. Truthfully, we need to know we're not bodies, and truthfully, we need to know that we indeed are free from the prisons that we have made, and truthfully, we need to reclaim the idea that we have very likely forgotten that we are still as we were in the moment of our creation. We are still as God created us. Now, the lesson that we are reviewing for today is one that, as I said when we had the original video for this, is one that the title is one that many have, I've said that several times now. It's a lesson that the title of which has been repeated in many situations and circumstance when something occurs and we may not understand it, but we'll immediately go to, well, all things are lessons God would have me learn, and I'm waiting to learn what this one is all about. In the past couple of years, I've switched it around just a little bit, and I've said that all things are miracles that God would have me know, because that's what everything is. Everything is the opportunity, at least, to be a miracle, to be a shift in perception. Because everything that occurs here in this ego land is something that is an opportunity for us to learn from, an opportunity for us to shift into a miracle-minded state of thinking, and one for us to understand from a different perspective than what appears to be real. I've mentioned in the past the, I'm going to say, famous line from Einstein that most of you know, that he had said that there's only two ways to view this world, and that one, everything is a miracle, or that nothing is. So which would we prefer? Well, I think I would prefer, and most would prefer, to say that everything is a miracle. Everything is an opportunity for us to learn and to change our thinking, for us to shift. That's a miracle, is a shift in thinking from the horizontal to the vertical. So it's a shift for us. It's an opportunity for us. The lines that we have to study from that are in italics, and remember, 15 minutes or more, morning and evening and hourly. And if anything seems to tempt us, say, this is not a thought that I want. This is not a thought that I would have. Instead, I choose, and fill in the blank, that all things are miracles that God would have me learn, or all things are lessons that God would have me know. Switch that one around too. Because words are tools, and they're inadequate very often, but we can use them as symbols in order to enhance our learning. So a lesson is a miracle which God offers to me in place of thoughts that I have made to hurt me. I have all of these thoughts, and the thoughts that I have made are the thoughts that I have been thinking with that part of my mind that still has a belief that I am a part from God and not a part of God. So a lesson is a miracle. All things are lessons that God would have me learn. All things are miracles God would have me know. Frog got in my throat. We'll continue on. What I learn of Him, of God, becomes the way I am set free. as I learn these lessons, as I acknowledge and gather in these miracles and acknowledge that they are really part of me, I recognize them to be for me. I am setting myself free from this world of prisons that I have made. And there are many, many prisons here. All of the temptations of the ego, it's really just another little individual prison. Every grievance is a prison. Every resentment, it's a prison. Every judgment, it's another prison. So I'm going to set myself free through the miracles that God has offered me so that I can release the imprisoning thoughts and set me free. But what happens when I'm free? So are you. We are never freed by ourselves. It is always a joint matter. It's always going to be inclusive of our brothers and our sisters. And so I choose to learn his lessons, God's lessons, and forget my own. Forget my own. In the text, chapter 24, forget not that the healing of God's Son is all the world is for. That is its only purpose. That is its only purpose the Holy Spirit sees in it, and thus the only one it has. The healing of God's Son. That is what this world is for. We are here to heal, but when we heal, we do not heal alone. So I choose to learn God's lessons. I choose to acknowledge and know the miracles that I have been offered. So I choose to be free of what I have made in this world of prisons, aka ego land, and that I will be ready to come home, realize I already am, and to be there with everyone, not everybody. I am not a body. You are not a body. We are one because we are as God created us. We are whole. We are healed. We are holy. And we are home. We are home. And that's it for today, and I hope it helped. So please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please smile for how far we have come, and how you are learning more and more your true identity. And smile and pray and breathe, and please be here tomorrow. Namaste.